Let's go! Version 5.6. We're going back to MONDSTAT. Yeah! Let's go, let's go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't turn on the subtitles. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Venti! I think Venti's on banner right now. Like, yeah. Back to Fontaine! Let's go! Oh! Are we gonna have like a cooking event? That's fun. Maybe? Let's go! Oh, she's so pretty! Oh my goodness! Thanks! She's also a cryo character. Oh! Can't they make Ifa playable too? Ifa is this character, just so you guys know. Is he gonna be playable? Oh my god! Yes, thank you to the Hoyoverse people that made this game. Oh my god! I have a 15 pool. I do have some gems. I'll definitely pull for him. He's so handsome. Also, I like that the Natland characters are in Fontaine. Maybe they're gonna like visit the Fontainians, like a visitation thing. That's so cool. Hey Rainbow, hope you're doing good. I'm doing great, Grim. How are you doing? I'm really happy that you have your PC back. Wow! I want Ifa, he's so handsome. I like the cowboy hat. Damn. Oh, we're going to MONDSTAT and she. Whoa, what's happening? The situation seems to be worse than I anticipated. Oh no. Hey, Daya! Kaya, sorry. Kaya. Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened? Murder! There's no way. Ooh, this looks like an event. Excuse me, this looks like an event as well. Like a game that we can play in the new version. Damn. I forgot his name. The boy with the blonde hair. Damn. Ooh, is this a new boss? So cool. She looks pretty. I like it. Damn. I'm really impressed because the bosses these days seem to be quite challenging. And I would prefer to be more challenging and difficult and stuff. So, yeah. Hey, let's go! Oh my god, I love the art. Oh, cute! It's Ifa!
Hello everyone! Welcome to the GenshinImpact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Aressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Ifa.
Oh, hey. So cute.
Your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm
Oh, is
so
that how you
excited
say
to
it?
be here.
Escoffier.
And I
Okay,
am
cool.
so excited to be hosting alongside you two
Names
today.
that no one can pronounce.
by
That's
the way,
all.
Emily, I
That's the
have to
problem.
say, the way your
Oh my
chibi's tail
God.
moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the
Oh.
kitchen and in
It
combat.
looks like a tail,
It's one of her
so,
essential
you know.
utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
It does look like
Yeah,
a
a lot
tail.
of people think that. And considering how it looks,
Not
people
yet, it
even
seems.
call
I need
Escoffier
better
a demon
GPU.
chef.
Aww.
Ah, okay.
that's
That seems
unfortunate,
a little
Grim.
extreme.
I was kind of
Yeah,
hoping you would be like,
I'd say
yes,
so too,
rivals
but
time. We can
honestly,
all
I
try
don't know much
together
about
that we are
Escoffier.
losing
Can
a lot
you
of
tell us
matches
more about
because
her,
our
Emily?
terrible
Absolutely.
teammates.
Let's take a look at her profile.
Cool. That's okay.
Escoffier
One step
used
at a
to be
time,
the
I
head
guess.
chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow. Exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day.
Oh,
Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy,
That's
which means
really
she
cool.
approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's
That's very
some
cool.
dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets
I'm glad
completely lost in
that
the
she's
flavors.
cryo, because we don't have
It looks
enough
almost like
cryo
she's in
characters in
heaven.
the game.
That sounds incredible.
I'm looking forward
but
to the
what if she
cryo
doesn't like
Archon
it?
as
Oh,
well.
then she'd probably say something like...
Unfortunately, the cryo Archon
You
is going
thought
to be a
cream of
female.
mushroom
Hoping
soup
for
was
a
ready to
guy.
serve after
That's
3.5
fine.
minutes on the
This
stove.
game
You'd
has
have had
something
more sense
against
serving hot
male
water with ice
characters.
cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. Wow. Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well-mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict.
Very
It's all
cute.
for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Very, very
okay.
cool.
That feels like a personal call out. But seriously though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The
Wow.
Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right
So
now.
the
but
Fortress
all
of
be revealed
Meripede
in
is a
Escoffier's
jail, just for
story
those who
quest.
don't know.
Treasured
So she
above
used
all.
to be a
so
chef
be
in
sure
there.
to check it out if
That's
you're
crazy.
interested, travelers. You'll also be rewarded with extra essential
Yeah, of
materials
course she's
for
gonna get a
Escoffier.
story quest as
Oh,
well.
and travelers will get to
Oh,
take
look at
part
all
in
the
a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only
Ooh,
will
that's
travelers
fun.
get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh.
Aw,
okay, I see
cute.
blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
You're a
Oh,
good
I'm
chef if you can do
definitely a
anything with
believer.
like only 2 ingredients.
Okay,
then you know
so
what you're
we
doing
know
in the
what she
kitchen.
can do in the kitchen,
So-
but what about on the battlefield?
Yeah,
Right,
let's see the
let's get into
battlefield
it.
stuff.
Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
Oh, that's cool.
Brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more hydro
That's
and cryo
interesting.
characters in the party,
I've never
the
had
greater the
teams where
reduction.
it's
Okay.
hydro and cryo
So
at
it
the
looks
same
like
time,
the enemies
so
here
that's
aren't
unique.
actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect.
That's
The
really
enemy
cool.
doesn't need to be frozen.
The
That
weapon
means the
is
talent
quite
works on
unique.
bosses and other
It's
unfreezable
literally a
enemies.
tray and the
Wow,
load
so
on top.
It
That's
seems
so
like
unique.
any character that deals
Sheesh.
hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier's not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
Oh,
No
so
way.
she's more of
and
a
when
support
Escoffier
character.
unleashes her
That makes
elemental
sense.
skill,
She does look
she
like a
summons a
support
cooking mech to the
than a
field
main
that follows the
DPS.
active character
Yeah,
and
the thing,
periodically
because I
fires
tried
projectiles at
a
nearby
other game
enemies,
this morning, but
dealing
apparently
cryo
my
damage.
GPU isn't good
So
enough
with
for
her
it,
ability
so
to
I'm
shred
looking for a better way
resistance,
to
she
seeing
basically buffs her
my
own
PC much
damage.
better.
In addition,
Oh.
her elemental burst
But some
restores
games I can
HP
play,
to the
but
entire
not
party.
a lot. But I will keep playing.
Incredible. Okay.
Okay,
So she can
that's not
buff
so
the
bad, I
party,
guess.
dish
One
out
clip at a
damage,
time, I
and
guess.
heal. Wow. Sounds like she's pretty versatile.
But that's
Yeah,
good. At least you
and
have your
thanks to a
PC
different
back and you
talent,
can play
she
other
has
games
another
and stuff.
ability that really showcases her skills as a chef.
I don't know what I
If
would
you
do
hold her
without my
elemental skill,
laptop.
the
If my
cooking mech she
laptop has
summons
to
can
go
absorb
for service
elemental
for 3
energy
days,
and convert it
sheesh.
into a delicious dish.
Whoa. I've never seen a talent like that before.
I would go crazy
Okay,
as the police.
so you don't even have to prepare
no,
the
I
ingredients
will for
yourself?
3 days.
Bro, that's
Sheesh.
awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so fun to check out in game.
Totally. So
Okay.
take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6,
Oh,
we'll
Navia's
have
coming
event
back.
wishes for
Nice.
Escoffier and Navia. A new 5-star polearm,
That's a
Symphonist
very,
of
very
Sense,
cute
will be featured
weapon.
on the weapon banner.
Yeah.
Our new 4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
If it was a 4-star
no way,
character,
bro.
I
okay,
think
then
that's my
I
line,
might
but
have
I
a
couldn't have
slight
said it better
chance of
myself.
getting him if I pull on this banner.
And
But I'm gonna
another
pull
bit
on
of really
Navia. I would
exciting
prefer
news
getting
is that
Navia
travelers will
over
get to spend
Escoffier,
more time with
but
these two
yeah,
in the
that's
new
just me.
version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants, behold the almighty dragon
Very
lord's
cute.
magnificence. The heck are you on about? Why does no one
So
ask for
cute.
the autograph of the almighty dragon lord? Kahula how? Oh wow, no way, bro. What? You little... Oh dear, oh dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you? You insolent, contemptuous...
What is happening?
Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even
I don't
hear
know what's
yourself,
happening,
bro?
just so you guys know.
You're hopeless. The almighty dragon lord, Kahulau's wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later.
Very cute. It's very cute.
Oh, you meant Kakuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
Yeah,
I thought you
want to
never
know his
asked, Jane.
gameplay.
Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan.
Mm-hmm.
In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life, and now, of course, Kakuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah,
Aw,
Aoife
that's
is
very cute.
practically a miracle worker. I heard Ahau got sick
Does he
one
have a
time,
gut?
so
That's
Kanice took him to
pretty cool.
Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? Ahau was better in like 2
You
seconds.
gotta allow the characters to have a
Imagine
gun,
that.
okay?
Sounds
Jeez.
like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in
Did the
theory.
thing stop moving
but
now?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It stopped moving.
Plus, if it was
And
an
then-
emergency,
I
Kakuku
think
could
it's
help him
fine.
get there in no time.
That's
I
so
mean,
cute.
I heard the
little
Flower
pet
Feather clan
helps
is
you
known for
fly
riding
around.
Kukasaurs.
But that's not realistic, because
this is
Aoife is
less
probably like
riding
really
and more
heavy.
dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He sprints
Oh,
out those
wow.
huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are
That's
any
really
travelers
cool.
who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind
Oh,
of
I did
flying
this quest
experience.
already, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
I see
too late
that.
now.
Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an animal
Oh,
vision
that's
user
so
with a
cool.
lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat.
That's
With
really
Aoife's
cool.
elemental skill, Kakuku lifts
It's
him
kind
into
of
the
like
air,
what
giving him an
Kazuha
aerial
can do,
advantage in combat.
but you can do it from
and
a
while in this
distance
state,
instead of being
Aoife
close.
can continuously fire
So that's
tonic
cool.
shots, which deal animo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Really?
So, what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should
So he can
introduce
heal
one of
his
his
teammates while he's
talents first.
fighting. That's crazy.
When Aoife is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate
Oh.
Night Soul points.
That's very cool.
He seems
I
like
like
a
it.
really
I like it.
flexible
Picasso.
unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus,
Oh my
in
God.
areas with Natlan's phlogiston
Oh my
mechanics,
goodness.
if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own
Okay.
phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use. His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can
Very
I say?
cool.
He is a helpful little guy. Now,
I'm starting
moving
to
on
like
to our next
anime
bit of news,
characters more
a new
often
boss
these
is
days, so
coming
I'm
in
very
version
proud of myself.
5.6, the Secret Source Automaton
Ooh, let's
Overseer
go,
boss.
a new
Travelers
boss.
will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
But isn't
I
Escoffier
feel
from
like we faced
Fontaine?
something
So how
like
does
this
that make
before.
sense?
That's because this boss has the same
You go
origins
to
as the Secret
Natlan
Source
to
Automaton
ascend
configuration
them all?
device from version
That's
5.1.
crazy.
Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan
Oh.
characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival
I like
or
that
something?
Iceland's on the
Not a
poster.
festival, an amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula.
Ooh.
Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. but
Oh,
it's not all
that's so
veggies and good
sweet.
times, unfortunately.
I can
Against the
bitches there.
backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kaniche and Risley to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is a How cowering behind Kaniche? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of
Oh
Fontaine's
yeah, you
ban
can't
on
have flying
flying
objects in Fontaine.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Ahau
makes
and
sense.
Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will
He
manage
got
to send
caught.
all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well. Well, what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands.
Aw,
Plus, he
that's
might
sweet
even
of
learn a
them.
new phrase or two.
To protect him.
Hey, check it out.
To
Risley
protect,
managed to teach him one.
Kakuku.
Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be.
Sorry, I was on the call
I guess we're
quickly.
just gonna
It's
have to
okay,
wait and
Grim.
see.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I wanted to
It's
point out
aight.
there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean
Uh,
Nervalette could,
no.
like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon.
Oh,
I
that's so
can't wait
cute.
to see how their interactions go.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real
You
thing.
can get a
so
weapon
if you're
from this
interested,
event
be
if
sure
you
to
take
check
part-
out all
you
the
take part in
shenanigans in
it.
game. And trust me, there
2
are a
weapons,
lot of them.
I think.
Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she almost
What
go
was that
bankrupt after
animation?
basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell me everything.
You got it, bro. Travelers will be in charge of operations like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During each business cycle, travelers will need to allocate their
Are we
precious
managing
funds
the
and action
event?
points
Oh my
to
God,
the
we're
most important
managers.
tasks based on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant.
Woo!
The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can
Oh,
also
that's
increase
cool.
your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures where
That's
they
cool.
fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces
Hey,
where you
I'll
have
do it
to
for
use
all of the
special
Primo
abilities to
gems in
reach
the
the
world,
end of
so
the
it's
stage
fine.
and seize the
I don't know
treasure.
when Nouvellette is
Before
coming
launching
back,
these
but I
attractions,
need
travelers will
Nouvellette
need to try them out
cons,
and create
and I
a
also need
standardized
his
strategy guide for each
signature
one,
weapon.
so
So
that
I'm
visitors
kind of
understand
saving
how
my
to get
Primo
the
gems
most out
for
of the
that,
experience.
Nice.
for Nouvellette.
And travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for
This
different
game's
animals
also
to draw
cute
in
and
visitors
silly,
and
though.
increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the
Auntie
recruits are
Jean.
Fontanian
for
companions
the-
and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters,
I can't
travelers
resist
can
but
learn
to
useful
try
management
and get
techniques from their
Ifa.
companions.
I know that
Eventually,
I'm
these
saving
companions
for
will become
Nouvellette and
fixtures
his
at the
cons
park
and
and
his
provide
signature
even
weapon,
more
but
management
Ifa
support.
is so cute.
So, long story
I want
short,
Ifa.
don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
That's cool.
Awesome. More Primo gems to save for your next pull.
Yeah,
Which
exactly. I
reminds
just want the
me,
Primo gems.
We still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right.
Kinich
yeah,
and
sorry
Shogun
to keep
is
you
back.
in suspense, travelers. In the second half of
Literally,
version 5.6,
literally,
we'll
the
have
first banner
returning
for
event wishes for
Kinich,
Kinich and a ride in
Shogun was
Shogun.
also sharing a banner
Plus,
with him,
the
and I
Chronicled
pulled
Wish
for
banner will
Shogun
be
instead.
returning in version 5.6. I know a lot
Oh,
of travelers have been waiting
that's
for
cool.
that, so
But
check it
Chronicled
out
Wish
if you're
is a
interested.
scam, though.
Yeah, you have to.
Well,
And best of
whatever.
luck on your polls.
But yeah, I just find
Alright.
it funny that
That was
Shogun
a
and Kinich
lot
are
of
sharing a
info,
banner again
so
for the
let's
second
take our
time.
first break.
Like,
Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
What's
The
this?
Windbloom Festival, once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
Why is this English voice dub not sounding good?
Why is Albedo on trial?
It sounds
Who
so
is the young
like
man in the
bad,
group?
bad acting,
And is he
bad
friend
voice acting.
or foe? What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version
voice
5.6
acting is
Our
not
Conquest.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nice
It's so bad.
voice.
Oh, nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So, we finally make it back to MONDSTAT and
Yes,
Albedo's on
let's
trial.
go back to MONDSTAT.
I don't even know what to think.
I'm excited.
But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues. So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo, so the situation is serious.
So
I'm
I
sure
spaced
Hertha is
out
just
for a
trying to do
moment,
her
but
job
what could
and uncover the
what could
truth.
Albedo
But there has
actually
to be
have
some
done?
kind of
Like seriously?
misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the
Maybe
talking.
he's being framed for
Travelers will have
something.
access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the
That's
other
cool.
members of the clergy. Dahlia
He
acts
seems
as
like
the
a new
herald of
character, though.
Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device
That's a
is
very
back
long
in this
word.
quest.
Dodo
At some
communication.
point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice.
Ooh.
But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only on the second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold on. You just dropped two major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle.
Oh,
But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her.
I haven't been in MONDSTADT in
Wait,
a
Could it
while.
be because of the monsters
I've
in
been
the
playing
city?
this game for like a
Oh,
year
you know
and a
what?
half, I
In
would say.
Amber's anthology chapter,
So,
she did
yeah.
say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right? And now there are even
So you're
more
just talking
monsters
about
in
the
the
elite
city.
trolls,
So
that's the
maybe
monsters.
Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow. This is
Very,
kind
very
of
cool.
emotional. Mondstadt was the beginning
Oh,
of
you get to
everything.
play as the old
It's
characters
the place where
and
travelers
stuff.
met their
Okay,
first
we obviously
companions
have
and
these
embarked on
characters,
this
but
whole
I'm sure it's
journey.
like a trial run
Now
thing where they're
it's in
already like
crisis.
leveled up, so you can fight and do
Hopefully
this
travelers
event
can do
kind of
something
thing.
to stop it.
Oh, they can.
Very
but
fun.
it won't be an easy road.
I'm
Alice
looking
can
forward to all the
offer
Primo
something to
gems.
help, but travelers will
Ooh,
need to
a
pass
new
a trial
boss. Let's
first
go.
and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
That's very pretty.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we can do it. It's gonna
Then
be fun.
let's take a
I hope
look
that
at what
this
awaits
boss
them.
is also a challenge to fight and win. Whatever. Very cool. Fun fact, I don't know how to play chess, so yeah. I'm just putting that out there. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be a fun fight. Let's go. I wonder if their health bar will be one health bar or two separate health bars. So you have to kill one individually, or if they're gonna
Alice will
if you
preside
kill,
over the first
or if
phase
it's
of the
one
trial.
HP bar,
The
then
trial
if
takes
if
place
you
on a
kill them,
chessboard,
then both of
but
them
the rules
die
of
at
chess
the same time.
don't exactly
I don't know.
apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
Okay.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
So will this boss
Well,
be
travelers
in
will have to uncover
Mondstadt?
that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful
I
attacks.
guess to do
but
it is
freeze
2
reactions
HP bars.
can help you create an
Alright.
opening.
Maybe jot that
So
one
you have
down
to
for later,
kill
travelers.
each one
So
individually.
we know
you
there's
kill a
murder,
king,
an attack
and
on
then you
Mondstadt,
focus
a
killing the
Hexen
queen,
Circle
and
trial.
then you win.
But
I
we
like
have
that.
no idea
I
how
think that's
all
better.
of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Maybe.
Yeah, but look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before,
All
or what we
conquests
can
coming
expect on the
soon.
road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tavat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
This is exciting. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to
I feel
you
like this
guys.
quest in
All right,
Mondstadt is going
okay.
to be a lot
well,
of
let's
fun.
lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Woo.
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Damport Simulation.
Okay,
Dude, nice.
that's cool.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive and
It kind of
defensive
reminds me
gameplay.
of like
The key to success
Clash of
is really
Clans or
understanding
something.
your game pieces.
in a way the style.
Okay, what do you
of
mean?
game.
Well,
of
for
the
example,
event.
is it a melee or ranged attack piece?
Or is it Clash
Can it quickly
Royale?
break
I
through
don't know.
obstacles, or maybe
One
even
of the two.
bypass them
One of the two of
entirely?
those games.
Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual
Oh, you
gameplay
can do
is
this in
pretty
co-op
simple.
too?
What this event
Just
really
give me the
tests
Primo Gems.
is
I don't think
strategy.
I will
For
actually
example,
like do
when
it in
adjusting your
co-op too.
defensive lineup,
As
you
long
can
as I
even
can
set traps
complete
for
it,
your
it's
opponent.
fine.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the
Oh,
battle is
you
ready
can
to
do co-op
begin.
with randoms.
And
Okay.
while your opponent
Then maybe
tries
I'll
to break
try it
through
out.
your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive
Yeah, it's
lineup
giving
to
a strong
outmaneuver their
Clash,
strategy. The side
Clash-
that breaks the
Clash of
opposing
Clans,
formation
Clash
first
Royale
or makes greater
vibes.
progress within the time limit
I've played that
wins.
before.
Wow.
That game
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is
Oh,
a
I
simple battle for
see.
coins?
It's one of
Well, think
these.
again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their
Oh.
abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This
Oh.
looks so fun.
That does
You
look
could just
fun,
stay
and
in
it does make it
Saurian
easier
form the
to
whole
collect
time
the
and
coins
blast all
as
the other
well.
players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so
Hey,
long.
I
but
don't
even
mind
in human form, you
whatever
have
the
Natlan
event
character
is, as
skills at
long
your
as I get
disposal.
Primo Gems. It's
So
all
the goal
good.
is to collect as many
That's
coins
all
as
that
possible to
matters.
secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems.
What?
I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions.
I love that they do
The
this kind
event
of
is
thing
divided
in the game
into different levels
because,
of
like,
difficulty,
it
and there are
gives you a
also
chance to
challenge
learn
buffs to
how
take
these
advantage
characters
of.
work.
So make sure
Like
to take
characters
that
that
into
you
account
don't
when
have.
forming
It
your
gives you an
teams.
opportunity to learn how they work.
Travelers can also take a
What
look
kind
at the
of team
challenge
ups you can
record
do?
and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
Sounds
when
like
the banners
perfect
come up,
excuse
I'm
to do
gonna
some
pull on
experimentation and
Navia's
think
banner
outside the box.
just to get IPA.
Indeed.
But
All right.
yeah.
Moving on to some
What's
Genius
this?
Invocation TCG updates. First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested.
I'm not interested. I
Travelers
literally
can
don't
also
do
look
the
forward to new
TCG
character
thing
and
at
action
all,
cards
so-
added to regular mode.
Nice. More food for the card sharks.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
I probably should
so
do
in
it
addition
because
to the
it's
character
easy
and
Primo
action card
gems that you
updates,
can
the elemental
constantly
reaction
get.
effects are different.
Yeah,
But,
and
yeah.
during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement. So the gameplay should be even more engaging.
Ooh, there's a new bullet
Travelers
card.
might even be able to come up with some
And
new
Zhongli.
strategies and surprise their opponents with
That's cool.
unexpected moves.
That's
I'm
right.
guessing some
And
people
finally,
really enjoy
the ley
the
line
TCG
overflow
stuff.
event is
I don't
returning
really
in version
do. I don't
5.6,
really enjoy
so
it.
don't miss
So-
out.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Nice.
Bye.
Nice.
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium
optimization
Theatre
stuff,
was
alright.
a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
I really
Yeah,
do.
and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star
Theatre,
challenges in the
mainly
new
because
season of the
I never have
Imaginarium
characters
Theater that
that
begins
are
on
like
June
levels
1st.
up enough
You know
to
what
do
would
it.
be nice?
So I just do it like halfway and
A
I stop.
restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the
It
final
takes
act
too long
takes you
to level up
directly to the
characters. It's a lot
credits,
of
right?
effort, you know.
What if you just
So,
missed that last
yeah.
star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
That should make it easier to get full
Okay,
stars.
cool.
All right, so
Oh,
this
I made
next
6,000. I
addresses
forgot. It was
another common
originally
problem.
10k, but I
Travelers
lowered
have
it
probably
to
noticed
6k.
that when you go to raise a
Yeah.
character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah,
So I thought
mean,
that
it's
10K would be
understandable.
too
It's important
much,
for
so that's why
travelers
I
to have all the
lowered it a bit.
details. But it's
Yeah.
also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version
Also, I want to figure out
5.6,
how
the
to add
descriptions
the
on the
VIP
talent
thing
and
as
constellation
well.
pages for new characters will be
So, yeah.
optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course,
Oh, I
travelers
never
who prefer
read
to
any
dive
of
into
this
all the
stuff, but
details
okay,
can always
cool.
expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that
Do I
while
have a
attempting
treasure
to complete
compass? I can't
Natlan's
remember
warrior
if I got one.
challenges, it
I
was
think I
difficult
did.
to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well.
Okay, that's
Similarly,
cool.
at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should
Yeah, I'm
really
pretty
help
sure I have
travelers
the
that are stuck at
compass, so
99%
It should be
exploration
fine. I keep
progress.
forgetting that I have
Map pins
it.
have also been optimized.
And I can use it,
Starting
and
in
it will
version
help with, like, farming for
5.6,
Pinot
travelers
gems
can
too.
now delete custom
So-
pins in batches.
Oh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go
Yeah.
ham with the markers.
I think this is going to be very useful
Well,
because
that
I
wraps
don't
up
use
our
pins
system
anymore, so it'll be
optimizations.
nice
So now
to
it's time
have
for some
something like
out-of-game
delete
news.
everything all at once.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury
Oh, that's
to
cool.
launch 2 limited edition
pretty.
sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
But yeah, I want to sort out the VIP badges and like what you get from it, like the benefits of being VIP. I need to like watch a YouTube tutorial or something like that. Hi, Joker Wild. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Hi. I'm just talking.
Osmanthus
stuff.
wine
Something like
tastes
that.
the same as I
don't know how
remember.
people add the VIP badge.
But
thing.
where are those who
Okay.
share the
So,
memory?
yeah. I'm doing okay, and you? I'm doing alright. I'm sure your day's just started. It's like probably like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. in America. I actually finished my drink, so yeah. I'll get something
But
afterwards.
I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah.
What is this?
The
Is this
album
something
contains
that
various
people can
tracks
buy?
composed by the Hoyo
Or,
Mix
like-
team for the
or you can
collective of
just
Plenty
listen
and
to
other
online or
regions.
something?
So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And
So-
to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable,
mainly
and
excited
of
that
course
we
he's
can
gonna have
play
Kuku
as
right by his
Aoife.
side. But the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Yeah.
Well, that's it
I
for
think
the
I'm
version
mainly
5.6 special
excited for
program.
Ifa
A new
and
adventure
the
awaits.
new event
I hope
in
it brings with it
MONDSTAT,
new friendships,
and then obviously
new
also the event
answers,
in
and a whole
Fontaine.
lot of fun.
That's really
And with
exciting.
that, all there's
But I'm
left to say
excited
is,
for the
see you in
Escoffier
game,
like
travelers.
trial run just to
Bye.
see like what kind of
Bye.
fight
See
style
ya.
she has. Yeah, that's about it. Is there anything else? Or is it done? Usually they have like trailers at the end. Stay tuned on April 30th. Oh, is this just for the song thing? The album thing? Okay. That's not very exciting, but alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's mainly all that I'm excited for this version. It's gonna be fun. I like the idea of going back to old nations too. So that's really nice that they're doing this kind of thing. And just so that there's more to do than just hanging around in that land all the time.